Welcome back to English Made Interesting. Today we'll have a look at some of the interesting similes. What is a simile? A simile is a figure of speech. It compares one quality that is common between two different people or things. Comparison is made using words like or as. So when do you use a simile? To compare two different people or things with a common quality. It is used while speaking or writing to make the description clearer. Example: he is as strong as an ox. Here the strength of the man is compared to the strength of the ox. Strength is a quality which is being compared. The class is so noisy. It sounds like a fish market. The noise made by the children in the class is compared to the noise that the people create while selling and buying fish in the fish market. She swims like a fish. The way she swims is being compared to the way in which a fish swims. She walks as proudly as a peacock. The way she walks is compared to the way in which a proud peacock walks. He is as brave as a lion. The bravery of the man is compared to that of a lion. Now, here are some more examples. As silent as a grave. The huge room is as silent as the grave, which means it was extremely quiet, totally silent and death-like. As tough as a nail. It refers to a person who is very strong and resilient even when faces hardship or pain, or it is the one who remains very tough in any difficult situation. As blind as a bat. It refers to the person having a very bad eyesight, just like that of a bat. As tall as a giraffe. It means that the one to whom we refer is very tall, just like that of a giraffe. As deaf as a post, which refers to someone having a bad hearing. As dead as a doornail, because the nails were repeatedly hit and the nails became unusable for any other purpose. Or it also means to the number of times the nails were hit and almost it killed them. So, lifeless person is compared to a dead doornail. As gentle as a lamb. It means a person who is kind, calm and does not hurt anyone like that of a lamb, or is a quality of lamb to remain calm and without hurting anyone. As light as a feather, which means something that does not weigh much. As wise as an owl. It is used as a way to tell that the one who is compared to an owl needs to use his or her wisdom and fly away before losing something, and also to observe and hear more and act with wisdom. Or as wise as Solomon. It means to be exceptionally wise or sound in judgment. As white as snow. It is to have a very pale face, often due to illness or fear. As pure as snow means a person who is morally pure, innocent and good at heart. As flat as pancake. It is said to emphasize something that is completely flat. As clear as a crystal, which means to be easy to understand, have a very obvious meaning or having clear intentions. As pretty as a picture, which means the beauty or something that is very attractive or pleasant to look at. As free as a bird, which means to be completely free, totally at liberty, or to act at will. It refers to the epitome of freedom. As hungry as a wolf, which means not having food for a long time, and someone who is so hungry and is ready to eat anything, just like that of a wolf. As cunning as a fox, which means to be exceptionally clever, cunning, or shrewd. As busy as a bee, which means to be very busy and active like the bees. As hungry as a bear is to be very hungry and ready to eat anything. As black as coal, which means something to be totally without light or color. As brittle as glass, which means to have hardness and rigidity but still breaks easily or gets damaged or destroyed. Or it is something which is fragile or frail and breaks easily. As cold as ice, which means to act in a very unfriendly way or being unsympathetic. As dry as dust, which means to be extremely dry or extremely dull, with lack of emotion or expression or interest. As dumb as a statue. It refers to someone having no common sense or being stupid and is being compared to a statue which lacks common sense and is just a stone or rock. As fair as a rose, which means to be free from discrimination, dishonesty, and being impartial. As firm as a rock, which means to having a very strong basis that is good and dependable. As graceful as a swan. It refers to someone or something that is graceful and moves in a controlled way which is attractive to watch. As green as grass, which means something that is totally new or someone who is completely inexperienced. As hard as steel, which means something firm or rigid and not easily dented or crushed, or someone who is very tough by physical labor. As heavy as lead, which simply means something that is too heavy. As innocent as dove, which means to be gentle and not harming anyone. As loud as thunder, it refers to something that is very loud. As merry as a cricket. This refers to a lively, playful person who is full of fun. As pale as death. This refers to someone who is exceptionally pale and it may be due to nausea or fear. As poor as a church mouse. This refers to a person who is extremely short of money. As quickly as lightning or as quick as lightning. It refers to someone or something that is very quick or incredibly fast. As red as blood. This means extremely flushed and red, especially in the face, and it may be due to embarrassment, anger, or some kind of strain. As smooth as silk. This talks about something that went on very smoothly without any hindrance or obstacles. As sharp as a knife. This can refer to something that is bright or intelligent. As modest as a violet. This refers to a person who is very shy, gentle, and modest and does not like to attract attention. As virtuous as a nun. This refers to someone with virtues and moral excellence. As swift as wind, which means something that moves with great speed and it can be compared to moving quickly and swiftly like that of a wind. As big as an elephant. This refers to something that is very big or huge in size. As soft as butter refers to something which brings ease and comfort. As straight as an arrow which means someone who is honest and genuine. As stupid as a donkey. This can be used to refer to someone who is stupid or obstinate in their action. As sure as death, which refers to something that is certain to happen or is inevitable and unavoidable. As sweet as honey. It means someone who is exceptionally sweet, friendly or kind. As tough as leather refers to someone who is tough and has a strong character or body and does not get upset or hurt easily. As tricky as a monkey. Someone who is likely to deceive you or cheat you, or someone who is clever and has got the capability to invent ways to get what they want. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe.